to the entertainer talking sports.
What is going on, football fans? Just wanted to get a quick video up as word has come out from Jay Glazer about former New York Giant Odell Beckham Jr., now of the Cleveland Browns. Another quick thing I wanted to mention was the New York Giants. I didn't make a video on it because he's a punter, but have extended Riley Dixon for 3 years, which in my opinion signifies that more than likely Dave Gettleman will stay on, being that the New York Giants are still allowing him to make personnel changes this late into the season. Now, maybe not. You may not read that much into that, but that's just my personal opinion. But as far as Odell Beckham goes, Jay Glazer just came out, and of course, Jay Glazer is probably the most credible NFL insider in the league. He was the guy that first reported that the New York Giants were interested in trading Odell Beckham, and a lot of people said that he was crazy. Turns out he wasn't. And now he's basically saying that Odell Beckham wants out of Cleveland. And I am so happy that the New York Giants got rid of this guy, because could you imagine, and I know there's a lot of people that love Odell Beckham that are Giants fans, but could you imagine how he would react with a rookie quarterback in Daniel Jones with the struggles he has? He would stunt his growth, much like Tiki Barber and Jeremy Shockey did with Eli Manning, which is exactly why the New York Giants got rid of this guy. But here is the tweet by Jay Glazer of the former New York Giant. Odell Beckham Jr. has told other players and coaches around the league that he wants out of Cleveland, per Jay Glazer. He tells coaches before games, "Come get me." So there you have it. It sounds more and more likely that Odell Beckham will be traded at the end of the year. And I know a lot of Giants fans are going to say, go and get this guy. I want no part of this guy. This guy is not a team player. He makes $20 million a year at the wide receiver position. And quite frankly, you don't win with players like this. The Cleveland Browns came into the year this year as the favorites out of the AFC North. Well, how did that work out for them? Hasn't worked out too well. They're going to miss the playoffs. They're one of the most disappointing teams in the league. Now, I get it. He would help stretch the field with a Daniel Jones. But he's the type of player that will never be happy. He might end up with the New England Patriots. There's been rumors about that. Who knows? Who knows who's going to go and get him? And maybe he stays with Cleveland, but he's certainly not happy there by all reports. And when Jay Glazer says something, I believe it. And like I said, as a Giants fan, I couldn't be happier that we got rid of this guy. Give me the hard workers. Give me the Sterling Shepards of the world. Give me those players. Invest your money where it really matters. At the end of the day, a great quarterback will make decent receivers very good. Period. End of story. We saw Eli Manning do it throughout his entire career. There's no reason why Daniel Jones, if given the proper foundation, Saquon Barkley, and an improved offensive line, cannot make the receivers we already have on the roster sufficient receivers in this league. And you could always draft another receiver early in the draft in the upcoming years to help him out. Odell Beckham's not the guy. You do not win championships paying wide receivers top-tier money. I mean, look around the league. How many receivers, once they hit their second contract, win? Doesn't happen. It's very rare that you can find a wide receiver who's making 10% of the team's cap, going to the playoffs on a consistent basis, going to Super Bowls, winning Super Bowls. It's very rare. Larry Fitzgerald got paid after the Cardinals made their Super Bowl. Hasn't sniffed the Super Bowl since. Yes, I know the Cardinals had a couple of good teams there for, a bit, but for the most part, when receivers get paid top-tier money, they're not worth it. I think the Giants may want to look, not this year because I think they have way too many holes, but in the following draft, may want to look into drafting a wide receiver early in the draft, get him on that rookie contract, things of that nature, pair him with the Darius Slayton, and if Sterling Shepard's still on the roster. But bringing back Odell Beckham or paying a wide receiver that type of money is not the answer. And like I said, I am so happy that the drama is out of New York. We don't got to deal with that, right? How good is that Odell Beckham trade looking now? Okay, we just traded this guy to the Cleveland Browns. Everybody said we got killed in that trade. Now the guy wants out of Cleveland. We got what we could, and Cleveland's not going to get near what we got for this guy, because at this point, this guy is a diva. And at the end of the day, teams in the NFL don't want to deal with divas. They don't want to deal with headaches. He's not a team guy. So thank God this guy's off the New York Giants, in my opinion, and we can move on. And he's Cleveland's problem now. And I'm sure they're going to look to trade him, and I doubt they get the price that we did. He has not produced. I think he has 2 touchdowns this year. He's not putting up, unbelievable stats. And that's why Cleveland may be stuck with him, because I don't think they're going to be able to get near what the Giants got. The Giants essentially got 2 first-round picks, one being a late first-round pick in Jabril Peppers, the other being a mid and a third-round pick. I don't think they're going to be able to get that, being that he makes $20 million and being that now he has shown a history of being a headache for teams he's played for. He was a headache with the Giants with the media. Now reports are coming out by Jay Glazer that he wants out. And like I said, if Jay Glazer says it, it's probably true. But as always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe. Drop a comment. Maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.